How will you prioritize inclusion and diversity within the public school system to ensure that all students feel safe, respected, and valued? Again, how will you prioritize inclusion and diversity within the public school system to ensure that all students feel safe, respected, and valued? MLA Furstenau, you have your 90 seconds.
Thank you so much. And this is such an important question because we talk about inclusion and diversity, and that's the beginning of the conversation, because it's everything that comes after deciding and determining that inclusion and diversity are essential parts of our classrooms, of our school systems. But the success of inclusion and diversity really depends on so many more things than words. It depends on there being enough supports for students with disabilities. It depends on there being classrooms that have the resources, whether it's physical resources, like a ramp for kids to have accessibility to the kind of absolutely essential resources like education assistants. When I was a teacher, the education assistants were so pivotal for the success of students in my classes with diverse needs. And when we talk about diversity, and I know we had a question that was also on here about reconciliation, we have to ensure that our curriculum, what we're teaching, how we're teaching, also reflects that inclusion and diversity, that we are celebrating people of all backgrounds, of all abilities, and that we are including this education. My daughter knows so much more about Indigenous history than I ever did, and she's in grade 11 right now, and that is a success story.
Thank you, MLA Furstenau. Minister Singh, you now have 90 seconds with the same question.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. And I completely agree with Sonia on this thing. Like when we make our schools safe and welcoming, we know that the learning outcomes of the students would be much higher. So it's very important that we do that, we make those investments. And one of the first tasks that I did after becoming the Minister of Education was creating our K-12 anti-racism action plan. We know the challenges that many students still face, especially Black, Indigenous, and racialist students are facing. So creating those safe spaces for them is extremely important. And I fully agree that putting more resources for students who have diverse abilities, we know that there are challenges. There have been investments made, but I've heard from so many of you, but that there are students that are still being left behind. That's why the investment, especially the announcement that I just did earlier this week, about $30 million in the early literacy education, I think that is extremely important. It won't only support the student population, but also giving that resources to the teachers so that they don't feel that they are being held back, giving those the passion that they have, and trying to foster the learning environment. So those investments are extremely important, and I know that there's much more work to do to create those inclusive spaces. I'm looking forward to working with all of you, how we can work together to make our schools more accessible and more inclusive.
Thank you, Minister Singh.